Hi, my name is Mike, and for $20 I was able to get a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Krabi. So for the next couple of weeks I will be traveling around the beaches of Thailand. What is up, everyone? And as you can see, I am no longer in the city. I am now in Thailand on the beach of Ao Nang in the province of Krabi. I arrived yesterday, walked around, found a hotel, got dinner, checked out the beach a little bit. I plan to be in the beach areas, maybe islands of Thailand for a few weeks. I don't know how long I'll stay in this town, maybe a few days, and then catch a boat to some of the other islands. But the beach looks nice, so I'm going to have a swim. My hotel has a pool. Might have a swim in the pool a little bit later in the afternoon. It's a quiet beach right now. There are not a lot of people on it, as you can see. I'm going to walk to the end, see if I can find a quiet little corner to myself. Maybe tomorrow I'll walk in the other direction, or maybe later this afternoon after lunch. It's about 10:30 in the morning now, so maybe it gets a little busier later in the day. I've been to Thailand. This is my 5th or 6th time traveling around Thailand. I've never been to this town. I've actually never been to Krabi in general. I always went to Phuket and then took boats to the other islands off of Phuket, which are also the same islands that are off of Krabi. So I plan to do that at some point, is pack up and go and stay on some of the other islands. I'll look into that a little bit later tonight or tomorrow. So the good thing about this beach is it looks like it's got some shade, at least at this hour of the day, from these trees right now. So if I want, I could set up my stuff over in the little shaded area and take a swim. I'm gonna go down a little bit further, but there's shade down there too. You probably lose the shade as the day goes on, but not all beaches have that much shade even. So that's definitely a win. This beach has a lot of shells, so if you like to collect shells, this is a good spot for that. Here are a couple I found on this little walk. I made it to the end. It wasn't a long walk, 10 minutes maybe, and I see that there's a walkway into the jungle. I don't know where it goes. I just see some people coming out of it. Maybe there's another beach over on the other side of this rock. It doesn't look like it's very far. I'm gonna check it out, and if not, I'll just come back here and swim. This is a good spot. Not many people. Water looks good. You are entering a national park area. Do not feed the monkeys. I just saw some people exiting, and they said they didn't see any monkeys. They said it's about a 10-minute trail, and there's a private beach on the other side. So I'm gonna keep going, check it out. Not like I have anything else to do today. All right, the walk took about 15 minutes total, maybe a little bit less. If I was in sneakers, it would have been less. It's just some rickety stairs. I didn't see any monkeys or animals. You know you're in Thailand with this kind of scenery and rocks. Looks like a nice little quiet beach. After I had a swim on the other side of the trail, I walked back and swam on this side for about an hour. Now I think I'm going to walk back towards the road and get some lunch, and maybe go and check out the pool at my hotel. My hotel doesn't technically have a pool, but they said you could use a pool in the hotel next to mine, which looks like a nice hotel. But I haven't actually seen it yet, so I'm going to go look at that now and maybe have a swim in the pool for a bit. This is my room. It's got a balcony. It's like a 5 or 6 minute walk to the beach. It's got a refrigerator, air conditioning. It was $23 US a night, 800 baht, and a bathroom. It also has a pool, but it's in the hotel next to here. So I'm gonna go to the pool and check it out. Walking down to the beach, there's a lot of these little cannabis, I don't know if you can see that across the street, shops. There's one on the side over here. I might have already passed it. This street has everything you would expect for a beach town in Thailand. They have cannabis shops, massage parlors, hotels, restaurants, street food. They have little fruit stands, people selling tours and boat trips and all things like that. They do have bars and some pubs, but it's definitely not as busy and crazy as Phuket. You'll also find corporate places like Burger King, McDonald's, and Starbucks. This was the sunset from Ao Nang Beach. It was very nice. This is the bus prices from the airport to go to different towns. I got this and it paid 150 baht, about $4 US, and here are the private taxi prices. This little foods area was right next to my hotel. It's kind of like a hawker center in Singapore, and I ended up getting dinner here for about $4 US, and here's what I got. What is up from Ao Nang, Krabi province in Thailand? I think I'm going to go to Railey Beach today. I saw some signs for different boat transfers that will take me there. So I'm going to go and see what time they leave and see about buying a ticket. I got a round trip ticket for 200 baht, which is just under $6 US. It's a long boat. The trip's only about 15 minutes. About 10 minutes to get here. It was really quick. That's the boat that I came on, and where I started was right on the other side of that cliff out there. I got lunch before I got here because I wasn't sure if there was a lot of stuff here. It looks like there's a few restaurants. The water looks a lot nicer and clearer than where I'm staying in Ao Nang. So this is Railey Beach. The water's warm. It's a hot day, about 92 degrees. So I'm gonna go and enjoy the ocean. The beach here in Railey is much nicer than the one in Ao Nang. First of all is the sand. Here they have nice soft sand. In Ao Nang, it's mostly broken shells. It's rough on the feet. Two, the water here is much clearer. It's just a nicer shade of green, and it's a lot clearer when you go swimming. They both have nice scenery, but it might be a little bit nicer here, and they both have calm waters. The reason I stayed in Ao Nang instead of here is there's just more going on over there, more restaurants, more stores, more hotels. It's easy enough to get here. It only takes about 10 minutes by boat, and it's only about $3 each way. So I figured I'd be able to do a day trip here without too much of an issue. And if I really wanted to, if you're here a couple days and you want to come here multiple times, you could. It's not a big deal. That's the entrance to where all the restaurants and shops are. Railey Beach Cafe. There's this road right off the beach, and it has all kinds of restaurants and shops. The beach at Railey was wonderful. I'm glad I went there and spent some time in the water and on the beach. I didn't know prior to going that there were so many things here as far as restaurants, hotels, and stores. If I ever went back to Ao Nang, I would definitely come here for a night or two because it's very low key and the beach is great. Also, it's very cheap to get here from Ao Nang and very affordable. As you can see, everything you need is here. Restaurant, hotels, convenience stores, things like that. There's some bars. So if you wanted to come and spend a couple days here, I recommend it because it looks like a great spot. And this is the end, and back to the beach. I've been here about 3 hours. I think I'm gonna take a boat back. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. It's not very busy, not very crowded at all. But I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna head back and get something to eat. I'm headed back to Ao Nang. I get some dinner, and the next morning I get a ferry and go to Phi Phi Don. I enjoyed my time in Ao Nang. It was a good alternative to Phuket, a lot more low-key and more my style. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.